One of the things you can do if you join the Patreon team is vote on a video every month to be critiqued by me. And this month, they've made an excellent choice.
People who know the earth is flat and people who know that 9/11 isn't what they said it was are the most woke people on earth.
That's right, everyone. It's time to get woke. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Sci-Man Dan. Before we start today, if you'd like to vote on a video for me to check out, then please do have a look at the Patreon page. There are plenty of reward levels available there and it would be great to see more people join the team. Right, let's get on with the show. Yes, the opening clip was from Golden Probe winner Nathan Thompson. He scooped the Most Annoying Nathan prize when we did the Flat Earth Award show back in December last year. He released a video last month entitled I Don't Want to Be a Flat Earther Anymore, and I thought, surely not. So I watched it, and believe it or not, the title is somewhat misleading. So let's dive into the mind of Nathan Thompson, but I warn you, it's very, very big, but very, very empty.
How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Give you guys a second to get in here.
Oh my days, you couldn't be more obvious if you tried. A little a pan down to reveal some beautiful flat earth bling. Tragic.
Is transmission working? So, I was thinking about it, and not only do I not want to be a flat earther anymore, I never wanted to be a flat earther.
No one does, Nathan. The problem is, they watch a video on YouTube from a guy with very little scientific understanding, and then they come away from said video thinking they've been living a lie their whole lives.
I don't know anyone who really wants to be a flat earther. I mean, it comes with so much ostracism and ridicule.
But you are a grown man that thinks the world is flat. You are 100% setting yourself up.
And then you have the job of babysitting and spoon feeding all these adults around you who don't know how to question reality or research things independently or critically think about anything. I mean, I don't want to be a flat earther, but we got some real problems, guys.
We do indeed. We've got paranoia and the Dunning-Kruger effect just for starters.
The globe has some real problems. One, nobody sober ever sees or feels the earth move, guys. So if someone could end this flat earth madness and just once, for the love of God, prove the earth moves just 1 inch, 1 foot, 1 mile progressively through space, or has a rotation, I would love that. I would sincerely love that.
I have the perfect thing for you, Nathan. Stellar aberration. Consider this diagram. Notice the man on the left is standing still under the rain, and the direction the rain comes from is straight up. However, the man on the right is running, so now he does not see the rain coming in from its true direction, but at an angle to that direction determined by his speed. The exact same thing happens with starlight because of the speed of the Earth as it orbits the Sun. Take a look at this diagram. The motion of the Earth actually makes light appear to come at an angle 20 arc seconds ahead of its true position, depending on the time of year. This has been documented many, many times and is close to scientific fact that you can get. Irrefutable proof that we move.
If someone can prove bendy oceans.
Why would the oceans be bendy? The Earth is huge. The circumference is massive compared to us. So it does look flat in a local area. No need for bendy oceans.
And figure out why we can see 270 miles from Earth's surface.
Probably because you're on top of a mountain.
And someone could tell me why from a plane with an infrared camera we can see 700 to 1200 miles.
Probably because you're in a plane.
I would love to know, because I don't want to be a flat earther. I mean, nobody wants to have all their friends make fun of them and family make fun of them and be ridiculed in the news and be called a cult member. Nobody wants that.
Then don't be one then, Nathan. It's not hard. Just tell yourself it was a phase and move on with your life.
I'm a flat earther because I have to, because the information is irrefutable. The preponderance of evidence can't be denied.
Oh, Nathan's clearly never seen my channel.
The Northern Star has never moved.
Our survey said
The sailors have been using it to celestial navigate for over 1,000 years, documented. So, I mean, tell me why the North Star is always stationary, guys.
Jonathan Was Wrong knows a bit about that.
And we're spinning. Look at this. Look at this.
Actually, no, don't worry about him.
If we're on a spinning ball blasting through space 20 million miles a day, I've been doing star trail videos for 3 years. That North Star has never moved.
Then congratulations, you've successfully documented Earth's rotation.
And they've been using sextants to navigate with it for 1,000 years.
1,000 years is nothing when we're talking about the history of the Earth. The North Star is very, very far away and exists in 3D space, so effectively is above the Earth. Coupled with the fact that the North Star will be orbiting the Milky Way with us, then you're hardly ever going to see any movement. However, if you watch my astrology video on Tuesday, you will know that precession means the Earth wobbles slightly, which effectively means that we get a different North Star over a 26,000 year cycle. Effectively, the Earth's axis is pointing at a different star.
So, guys, the definition of the word insane is the inability to perceive reality.
Ooh, awkward.
So if I'm a flat earther and every day I walk out to a reality that is a spinning ball, then I am insane. But if I'm a flat earther and I walk out every single day to a flat stationary earth, then that means every globe earther is insane and part of a cult, and we're right. And you know what I've noticed over the last 3 years of running the largest flat earth organization on earth?
I wondered how long it'll take for him to bring that up.
Is that globe earthers have vain religious superstitions about why things fall or why things disappear out of their perspective. They've never conducted one single experiment on the shape of the earth. They have never, and will admit, seen or felt the earth move. And I just talked to a structural engineer yesterday, and he told me they don't account for curvature because they don't have to. It's too small. It's negligible.
our survey said
This is the Verrazano-Narrows Bridge. The towers are 41 millimeters further apart at the top than they are at the bottom due to, that's right, Earth's curve. He goes on to repeat himself for a further 2 minutes and then decides to point out how us globies can be more woke.
They have the opportunity to snap out of it, because it's not just the globe Earth that we have a serious issue with if you're a truther. All the food that's in the grocery store is disgusting.
What? All of it? Every single thing? I have to disagree with you there.
Pink slime. Research pink slime in the meat. All the food they're feeding the food that you eat. It's insane. Everything's backwards. We are living in the last days, guys. And NASA and the world governments are busy building their army for Satan.
Finally, his true agenda is revealed.
And I'm going to quote the Fullerton Informer. If you're not following him on YouTube, make sure you go subscribe. But people who know the earth is flat and people who know that 9/11 isn't what they said it was are the most woke people on earth.
I'd say you're about as woke as the Sandman on double-strength sleeping pills.
My heart goes out to these cavalier globe earthers. It really does, because they're so deceived about the most basic of stuff. I mean, anyone can walk outside and prove for themselves, irrefutably, the Earth is not a spinning ball.
Thank you for your concern, Nathan, and I must admit, I like the name Cavalier Globe Earther. I'm not even joking, I'm going to steal that. Simon Dan, the original Cavalier Globe Earther. Nathan then moves on to another classic flat Earth topic, cold moonlight.
I mean, cold moonlight. Not only is moonlight cold, it's putrefying, damp, and bluish silver. The complete opposite of the sun. Sun is hot, preserving, it's how we make beef jerky. It's yellowish gold, and it's obviously dry. So, again, for the third time, the definition of the word insane is the inability to perceive reality. So, if you think sunlight is being reflected from the moon, ladies and gentlemen, that's textbook definition of the word insane.
Funny you should say that, Nathan, because I do think that sunlight reflects off the moon. Spectroscopy is a wonderful science. You can find out so much information just by looking at light emitted or reflected or absorbed. For instance, take a look at this graph. It's a graph that shows the spectra of both the sun and the moon. Damning evidence, wouldn't you say?
So, guys, I don't want to be a flat earther, but I don't want to be insane either. And so all the insults and all the ridicule and all these videos, you know, who's the dumbest Nathan, the UK Nathan or the USA Nathan?
Good question, and I saw that video. It was funny, but I'll have to say it's too difficult to call. Just too difficult. Later on, Nathan decides to show us his flyers he's had made.
So, one of the ways I've decided to try and serve people is by everywhere I go, I'm handing out these flat earth flyers. 10 proofs the earth is flat, guys.
Now, I noticed on a previous video of Nathan's that in the description he popped an email address and said, if you want some flyers, please email me. So I did. I said this. Hi, I'd like to order some flyers, please. Thanks, Dan. I thought that once he'd seen it from me that he wouldn't reply, but lo and behold, a day later, he did. The original email said it was from SMD FIFA, so maybe he didn't realise it was me. So I replied, and this time the sender said Dan the Simon. He must twig on now. That's great, thanks. How big are they? Because I have someone's car I need to just basically cover completely. Also, can I get a sticker version? Thanks, Dan. Can you believe it? He replied again, and he just said this. They're about the size of an iPhone. So desperate to give out flyers, he didn't even realise it was me. I'm sure he does now. Nathan ends the video by going to pick up some hats for his Flat Earth Facebook group. You know the one that kicks out globe earthers for no reason at all, even though it's called Flat Earth and Globe Earth Discussion. I am unfortunately blocked. Right, that about wraps up another Flat Earth Friday. Thank you all very much for joining me. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe. I have been your ever faithful host, Simon Dan. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday, where we'll be taking another look at the moon. See you all then.